Hey, hey, what do you say? No one else can movie hunt our way. So what's all the fuss? Come on, go movie hunting with us. Let's go.
I am not listening to Jeffrey, but he's still talking.
Huh?
We're off to do a little late night movie hunting. You ready to go? Let's go. So yeah, little out late night movie hunting. Gonna go up into Walmart. Let's see what trouble we can get into in here at nighttime. Let's go. I heard it. There it is. Let's go this way so we get away from it. Look at this sumbitch right here. Dude, it won't even fit on the camera, it's so big.
I like, look at this one. This is color.
Like, anybody needs all that Peeps stuff. That's ridiculous. Back here in the figures, I figured I'd show you guys. There are no DC figures back here in this Walmart. They do got a Ahsoka Tano figure. But look at this, like all Marvel, Star Wars, but zero when it comes to DC. Let's look and see what wrestling figures they got. They got the top picks in the Netflix Raw boxes. Those are cool. They got Punk. They got Logan Paul. There's the other one. There's 3 in that set. Stone Cold. There's the regular top picks boxes. So look at there. There's another Punk. Punk getting some good figures. But yeah, there's the Austin in the regular box and then the Raw box. So they got the leftovers of the Monday Night Wars. There's your British Bulldog. They got the new North American champion, Ricky Starks. Well, now it's called Ricky Saints. And they got who I say is the 3rd worst member of the Shield, Moxley. That was before he shaved his head. So, not much else over here. Oh well. Back here in the movies, dude, Mufasa's all gone. They got Dogman. There's the Blu-ray of that. And then they got the DVD for $17.96. They do have the Blu-rays for A Complete Unknown. They got the My Hero Academia, You're Next. One of Them Days on DVD. Moana. Got that loudspeaker. She's like, the White Zone is for immediate loading and unloading of passengers only. That's what it makes me feel like. So let's go over here on the side. 80s classics is what's supposed to be over here, but it's not. It's Steelbooks. They got Attack on Titan, but they don't have the couple up there, the new ones. Escape Plan Triple Pack. That Evil Dead, I did a unboxing of that on one of my movie hauls. I think the last one. Evil Dead Rise, Drag Me to Hell, Motel Hell. A lot of Screen Factory Steelbooks. They still got Oppenheimer. And the Wolfman. Pumpkinhead down there. Over here on the flip side, they do have Love Hurts on Blu-ray and DVD. Companion only on DVD. That kind of sucks. Venom. Still got some of that. Got The Order. They still got one copy of The Substance on 4K.
Yeah.
Still got that lenticular cover Terrifier. I'll give you a quick glance. The Easter section. I don't think they added anything new over there. And then over here they got the multi-movie sets. Halloween trilogy up there. Some Marvel stuff. Some anime. I'll just give you a quick glance. Got this Clint Eastwood collection, volume 5. Then right over here. Yeah, that's where the Faces of Death used to be beside that. So they must be going to stop showing it. I mean, carrying it. Got that Wishmaster up there. Some Lord of the Rings. At least these are Blu-ray. $40 for the collections. Got the Divergent, Young Sheldon, the American Pie movies. $15 for all those. Alpha 40 is a good deal. Don't really see anything new. Captain Planet, you guys see where they announced that on Blu-ray? And 14 films for Land Before Time. Shit, I didn't know it was that many of them.
Holy shit!
$5 section. Added a few new ones. Black Adam, Saw, Major Payne. Here's a trivia question. What Michael Myers character directed that? Scooby-Doo and Courage. Paul. Decent selection here, a $5 title. Should I pick up Surf Ninjas? Has anybody picked that up yet? Then over here in the Pops and figure section, they got that Jaws Hooper set. Pack. Look, they got a new bobblehead from Freddy versus Jason. Jason Voorhees. It's kind of cool looking. Bride of Frankenstein there. Got Alf. Got these Ben Cooper figures, the DC ones. Wonder Woman. Batman. And Superman. I think people aren't buying those like they used to, are they? And then over in the clearance section, look, they got this Disney 100 Lego set. That's kind of cool, but damn, $70. Got the Marvel one for $60. Even clearance, that shit's too high. But oh well. Lego hunters, go to your Walmart clearance section. And in the meantime, we're going into Target. I was looking for the display where they got maybe the new NECA figures, but I didn't see it on the other side. So I'm going to just walk down here to the wrestling figures. When I was in here, it was 20% off. They got that Evolution set still. That Triple H is terrible. I'll put that back where it goes. Right down there. Roman Reigns, Hulk Hogan, same shit as last week. Still got the Diesel. Got some new basics I keep dropping. Orton, and then Punk was behind him. Who do you think Orton will fight at Mania now that Kevin Owens is out of the match because of the real life injury? See if they got anything new down here. I don't really see anything. Got Snake Face. Let's go around the corner. I'll just show you they don't have a lot of DC in here either.
This town needs an enema.
Marvel got Spider-Man from Far From Home. That's a nice looking figure. I don't know if it's $25 worth. Got the Electro. There's Captain America. Pretty nice figure. DC's about wiped out.
Egads, what sorcery is this?
Only got a couple figures there. Nothing major. Got this big pack down here. That's about it. Some Marvel statues. And then even the NECA section in this store, like I said, they didn't have the new display. This is a bunch of bull. They don't have nothing over here, really. Turtles. Everything's turtles. They do have dinosaurs. Earl Sinclair. They got this Silence of the Lambs. It was at Walmart. Doesn't have any articulation. Jesus, man, everything is turtles.
Found anything yet? We ain't found shit.
Nothing great on the Pops. Just scanning it, showing you what I'm seeing in here. Why do we got the little people back here? Why is that in this section? These pops are kind of cool. The fusion ones. That's He-Man. Look at that. That's pretty neat. Got Bender up there. X-23 from Deadpool Wolverine. Blade from Deadpool Wolverine. Got Kurt Russell's character from The Thing. I might watch The Thing this week. Damn, listen to this. This dude is sawing up the damn parking lot. Yup. Sounds like Leatherface is coming after us. Let's get in here. Get out of this noise. Sneak up on the side movies. They got Mufasa still, $24.96. They got $19.96 for the DVD. The 3-pack's $29. Dogman, $22.96. DVD, $17.96. My Hero Academia, 20. One of Them Days, 20 on DVD. No thank you. A Complete Unknown Blu-ray, $24.96. Flight Risk, $27.96 for the 4K. It's a decent selection. Baby Girl. I'm just looking. That's only the Blu-ray for that price. Blu-ray should be $24. 4K should be $29. At least that's what I think. Look at that sumbitch over here following me. Love Hurts. Blu-ray right here for $22.96 and DVD for $17.96. Why is that not on the front? They only got the DVD, a companion. Pretty decent movie, $17.96. Only DVDs of this new stuff. Wolfman, why do they have the Blu-ray? That's stupid. Walmart's weird how they choose their selection. America Sinking. Terrifier. Give a glance at the TV stuff. I don't really see anything new. They do have his Baywatch set over here for $49. The Wayans Brothers, $49. Rescue Me's $39. Maud is $44. The Expanse down there, $54. Twin Peaks from Z to A. Billions. Why is Weeds the one that got the spider wrap on it? Not all of them have spider wraps. It's weird. I don't know. Then past this section, make sure there's nothing new over here. Power Rangers Ninja Storm. It's in the wrong spot.
You blew it!
Not really seeing much here. Penguin still. Got some anime. The Joker. Nothing I really need here. Let's head down to this section. Some multi-movie sets. There's where that Jack Ryan 4K set should be. I picked that up last week. Check out that video if you want to see that. We got some anime stuff here. Reagan down there. Horizon. Wild Robot. Godzilla -1. Price isn't too bad for that. Twisters. Decent price on that. Got some Pokemon. Afro Samurai. That's not bad. I've seen that. The Rambo set without a slipcover. I don't think anybody would want that. They got the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. They got a lot of spider wrap stuff in this store. I wonder when they choose to do that. Courage the Cowardly Dog for $17. I wonder if it's the price. Well, I don't know. Regular show was 70 and it's got one, and then the other Captain Planet is 70 and didn't have one. There's that Vincent Price set. I'm going to probably end up getting that. I don't know. I keep showing it. It's got a lot of good movies in it. 6 movies for that price. Yeah. Oh, well. I guess you're shit out of luck if you didn't get the Face of the Death, because no Walmart's carrying it now that I've seen. This little anime section here, I thought I'd show it to you real quick. Nothing that interests me. Did they restock anything over here? Mummy, Michael Myers. Yup, Terrifier 3 in a big gigantic protective case. They got a few figures over here, nothing impressive. Some Dragon Ball Z, these King Kong little movie maniacs. Some Thor, a Hulk, statues, some Jaws figures. Have you seen those Jaws figures, the new versions of those without the cloth goods? It's pretty much a waste. Elvira. Oh, wait a minute. Down here, they had a They Live. Somebody stuck They Live down here. 4K Steelbook. The Steelbook section's right down here. I was getting ready to go there. I'll take it back and put it on the shelf.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
You know, highly recommend that. Where does it go? That's Attack of Titan. I'll just put it here. That Akira, I was thinking about getting that. And then they got the Super Mario Brothers, World War Z. They do have Renfield. That's kind of neat. Screen Factory 4K Blu-ray Steelbook set. Decent artwork there, $32.96. And yeah, Tommy Boy, the Walmart exclusive. I unboxed that last week. It's nice to see it in stores. $24.96. Nice price on that. So decent Steelbook section in this Walmart. So yeah, glad to see those finally out. And they got the Steelbook section up there. Here's their $5 bin. It's not a bin, it's a rack. Peter Cottontail, Looney Tunes. Got that Peanuts there for Valentine's Day, and Barbie. The Crow. Unearthed Gems, Land Before Time. Fried green tomatoes down there, Piranha. Good little $5 section here. Then back in their figures, some Ultimate Edition Triple H's, a Bret Hart, Hulk Hogan, he's in every damn set. Can't get rid of Hogan. Seth Rollins, got an LA Knight Basic. Logan Paul, top picks. We saw that in the Raw box. These right here in the last Walmart. Yeah, Punk's in this set. Yeah, they got Punk back there doing the go to sleep. Do you think Punk will win at WrestleMania? They got Braun Breaker, Ciampa. Look at this. There's a closer look. I didn't show this when I said it was Sandman in that one video. It's actually Hardcore Hack, the WCW version. There's the Bulldog. They got Kane. So they're missing the Booker T's, and I think there's a Chase Booker T. That's a nice looking figure. I might have to pick that up. They got this little Cruncher set down there. Don't really see anything else, just to show you. No DC stuff, only Marvel. Hey, look, on my way out of the Lego section, look at this. Somebody hid this NWO set over here. That's new. It's got Hall, Hogan, Nash. It's got a loose hand in there, but still. That's pretty neat. Or actually, too sweet. I like the back of it. For life. Alright, now we can get out of here and we'll go on Barnes & Noble. the little 50% off section. I think if I post this by Sunday, it'll still be going on. The 50% off Paramount lasting through the 6th. I think. I'm not sure if it'll be. I think on Sunday is when it ends. So if I post this on Sunday, you'll still know to pick up 50% off. And you can do it online as well, because look, they only have damn DVDs in here. No good Blu-rays. And I knock something in the floor every damn time I come in here. SpongeBob Seasons would be on sale. Airplane. We were talking about Airplane the other day in a video. Watch that Val Kilmer video I did, because he was in that Top Secret, the makers of Airplane. They got a few extra things over here. MI6, 50% off Steelbook. Naked Gun, 50% off Steelbook. That'd be a good deal. Did you see the trailer for the reboot of Naked Gun? Oh, damn, I didn't realize Pulp Fiction was Paramount. That is an awesome deal for that, with a slipcover. Shit, yeah. 10 Commandments, 50% off of that. It'd be like $11. That is a great deal. It doesn't just come with that movie. It comes with the 1923 version as well. So you got Nashville, 50% off. All those Paramount Presents. Yeah, check out that new trailer for that new Naked Gun, the reboot. And then they got The Ring. So lots of good options. Look at all these Paramount 50% off options there. So there's some good deals to be had in here in Barnes & Noble. Including The Crow. Here, I'll just give you a quick glance at the anime section, even though I never buy anything off of this. Put in the comments down below. Any of this anime any good? I noticed they always have these Steelbooks. Got this 30% off set. It's almost like a Big Arrow set. I know nothing about any of this stuff, but got Steelbook versions, DVD versions. Nice little anime section. This is the TV section. I was just scanning through and see if they got any Paramount stuff 50% off. Blue Bloods would be, yep. Star Trek Discovery, that would be, yep, 50% off of that Steelbook. Prodigy. Some Jack Ryan. Schitt's Creek, 20% off. That's still more than it usually is. That thing's on sale. They don't have the new season of Superman and Lois, even though it said they did on the website. Maybe they just haven't put it out yet. And you can get the Reacher seasons. Some more Star Trek. Twin Peaks is 50% off. That's the limited series. And this is the original series. Tulsa King. I got that on Blu-ray in here, 50% off. It ended up being cheaper than in Walmart. Yep. There's a look at some Disney stuff or just animated children's stuff. Mufasa's 40% off in here. It's still expensive. Moana. I'm not picking up any of that stuff. That's a good deal here. SpongeBob movie, 50% off. Really good deal for that 4K. Got Pops over here. What the hell's going on? And then the Criterion selection is basically nothing. I think that's very new, right? Wonder what the hell they did with it all. They still got the signs, but now they're filling it in with A24 shit. They got The Brutalist, Baby Girl, Sing Sing, Lamb, Heretic. This is the only collector set I don't have. The Last Black Man in San Francisco. Let me know if it's any good. Should I pick it up? Got Evil Dead. That's random over here. This movie here I ended up picking up for $13 on Amazon. There's the Evil Dead. I love that Evil Dead remake. On the other end cap, they got Dogman. They still have that Gladiator 2 Steelbook. I'll keep pointing it out. I guess this will be the last week. And they look at all these damn audio books. Do we need all these? Got the 7 Steelbook. Got Demolition Man Rat Hole back there. Nobody can see it. Stood all these damn... Who wants this shit? I'll glance through here and point out some stuff. The sale, have you gotten your replacement disc for that yet? Now's the time to get it and get your replacement disc. Challengers, I think, on the website's 40% off. It's like women in movies or women in film kind of sale or something they got going on. Friday the 13th, randomly back in here. Can't get it out of the hole. The Fugitive with no slip. General's Daughter was last week. 30% off in here puts it at about... Why is the Marvels in the case? 30% off puts it at about $1 or so higher than you get online, but still decent. Fargo. There's the first Evil Dead Steelbook. There's the new one that you saw at Walmart. Escape from New York. You got a bunch of them in a security case and randomly got one that's not in there. I'll put that back later. Black Sheep came out last week, but it's nice seeing it in stores. Back to the Future. The Apprentice. Amadeus. I still never picked that up. And Aliens is no longer 50% off, so I don't know what kind of sale that was. Maybe it was priced wrong. Alice, Sweet Alice. A Complete Unknown. They got one Blu-ray with a slip and one without. So Walmart had them all with slips. Nice Creepshow Steelbook that they still have in stock. There's the Arrow Cruising. Dirty Dancing. Dragon Slayer 50% off. That's a great deal. I showed that last week, but I'll show it again. The Haunting. Now they're restocking some Shout Factory, Scream Factory stuff, 4Ks. I thought I'd point this out. They got the Star Trek motion picture. That's another Steelbook. You can get 50% off. It's part of that Paramount sale. One week they had Star Trek 3 in here, but it looks like they just got the motion picture now. And then Slapshot. Nope. There was a stack of movies up there, and she wanted to know if they were mine. They were there. Hey, before I went home, I stopped by Hobby Lobby. I thought I'd show a couple clips here. Look, they got these lip signs. Some little neon signs up front. Those are pretty neat. And everybody needs this. Look on clearance. It's the Bob Ross toaster. You can get Bob Ross's face toasted onto your bread, light or dark. That's awesome. Is it? $15. You can get a Hello Kitty one too. They're clearanced. Check your Hobby Lobby stores. I always come in here when they have these sales to see if they got any new signs or anything pop culture related. Pokemon. Over here they had some Mario stuff. Little light up display guy. Little sign, whatever you want to call it. Got some Minecraft. Got this awesome Mario hat. Should I get that hat? Maybe that should be the new pop culture hat. That Mario Kart sign is cool. Looks like a Super Nintendo game. Directly across from it, look, dogs playing poker. Everybody needs that. 2 different ones too. Look at that sign. Need that hanging up behind me during the live streams. They got some cool Godzilla posters. Look at there. And a kind of like a banner, and then another banner that hangs down like Japanese style. Those are 20, so if it's 50% off, it'll be $10. I think it's $20. Pretty neat. Some Jurassic Park stuff. Lenticular type posters. Or pictures, whatever you want to call them. Makes it look kind of 3D. Look at that. Got that skull there. That's pretty neat. Marvel stuff. Got the shield up there. Got one of those Spider-Man banner posters, kind of like the Japanese style. Damn, man, they got a lot of cool stuff in here. Look at that. Goes from villains to heroes. Look at that. That is fucking neat, man. I love that. Got a Batman banner down here. Look at this. I think that might be my favorite one. Got this big Marvel photo here with all the characters. That's cool, of a dragon, man. A 3-piece one. So it's huge. Then they got some signs related to pop culture. Got guitars, exit signs, music. Kind of got lenticular Coke signs. Look at this fresh popcorn that lights up. Yeah, my wife liked that. That is kind of cool. These aren't 50% off if they got those little yellow stickers on them, just so you know. Movie night. Look at the dog with the sunglasses.
That's what you got. You got this.
Got those 3 little signs there. That's cool. Got the snack bar. I've got the snack bar one. Got the fresh popcorn signs. Pretty neat, eh? This is the last little section here. Got that classic Godzilla there. Look at that. I like that. Got the Snoopy surfboard. I really thought that was neat right there. And then got this really cool Atari game sign. So we're getting ready to end this hunt. I thought I'd show you this stuff. We'll look online, see if we can find anything that we should have seen in stores or maybe didn't. But enjoy this at Hobby Lobby. Get you some pop culture signs. All right, well, let's look online and see what should have come out this week that we didn't find. So you got Companion 4K. We didn't see the Blu-ray or the 4K of that in Walmart. They only had the DVD. We did see the Blu-ray of A Complete Unknown in Walmart. I'm not really interested in that. We got Mufasa the Lion King, a Steelbook, 4K Steelbook. Didn't see that in stores, and I'm not paying $45 for that, so you won't see that in the haul video. Got a couple others. We got Summer Wars 4K Steelbook, and we got Renfield. That's a Screen Factory 4K. That's the slipcover version. Mabusa, I don't know how you pronounce that, lives. We got Inglourious Bastards. That's just the standard release. You got Love Hurts 4K. We saw the Blu-ray and the DVD of that in Walmart. You got Love. Oh, you got Shoplifters. I don't know why I said Love. You got Flight Risk 4K Steelbook. That's the Amazon exclusive Steelbook. You got Dogman. We did see that in Walmart. Superman and Lois, the 4th season. Basically 4th and final season. I don't think we saw that anywhere. Even though it said Barnes & Noble had it in stock, I didn't see it in the store. We got Renfield 4K Steelbook. We got Flight Risk, the regular 4K. There's the Companion Blu-ray. Superman and Lois, the complete series. Mufasa, the Lion King. There's the Blu-ray with the slipcover. Sorry, I skipped My Hero Academia. You're Next. We did see that. Complete Unknown Blu-ray. One of Them Days, we saw the DVD of that in Walmart. Icons Unearthed, James Bond. I like James Bond. I may consider getting that. The Bloody Lady, Flight Risk, and Love Hurts. Those are the Blu-rays. Please Don't Destroy the Treasure of Foggy Mountain. I've actually seen that. That's pretty good. I may end up getting that. Merry-Go-Round, Summer Wars. Got Liza, Harbin 4K. Love Me, Burke and Hare. Into the Deep, a shark movie actually starring Richard Dreyfuss in a minor role. Lighthouse, 4 Road Out. Berserk of Gluttony, Harbin, and Pakiza. And then you got the Reanimator 4K extremely expensive versions. They come out on the 3rd. So what do you guys think about all the new releases coming out on the same week? I think they should split this shit back up, man. If you buy new releases, man, getting them all at once is a little bit pricey. But either way, that was what we saw online. So let's get home and let's go ahead and close out the video. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the JeffMan316 Pop Culture Reporter channel. I'm your host, as always, JeffMan316. That's me on the sign. Look down there, JeffMan316 Live. You know what that is? Usually on Sunday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern, we watch along to a movie. Talk about pop culture, talk about movies, talk about physical media, talk about movie hunting, anything else you guys want to talk about, come over and do it. Also follow me on social media, JeffMan316 on Instagram. I appreciate that. I chat with a lot of you guys over there, so I really appreciate you guys following me there. So yeah, we did a little movie hunting. What do you guys think about the way they do movie releases now? You get all these new releases on the same week, like Companion, Love Hurts, Mufasa, like Dog Man. Everything came out all in one week. If you're going to buy new releases, man, this is not maybe the way to do it. It'd be nicer if they split some of them up. Plus, if you're looking for anything else. But it was nice to see Walmart restock Terrifier 3 VHS. Saw some WWE figures. Look for that WrestleMania display that I found a couple weeks ago. You know, it's kind of drying up in my area, but a lot of people are still finding that. So there's a lot of cool things still out there. A lot of Steelbooks in Walmart. Found the RENFIELD Steelbook. Found the Tommy Boy Steelbook finally. It was a week late. So there's a lot of good stuff out there. Come over, like I said, watch all my videos. My wife did a thrift store pickup video, and she was in the video with me, so check that out, please. I know she would appreciate it. Also, like I said, any video that I post, please do all the normal YouTube stuff to it, just like this one. When I ask you to like, smash the like button. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the normal YouTube stuff. I really appreciate all the support. You know I do. And then, hey, come over, like I said, watch the live streams, watch all my videos. If you're a subscriber, great. If you're not, please subscribe. It's free of charge. We do pop culture here. Chime in. I always try to reply to my comments, and I always like to have fun with you guys chatting about physical media. Hit the notification bell once you subscribe, and you'll know when I post new videos. So until next time, boys and girls, when we do something else pop culture or movie related on the channel, this has been JeffMan316. As always, I'm your pop culture reporter. I'm signing out saying you guys be safe out there.
60% of the time, it works every time.